What's good, everybody? It's your brother Nubreed coming through with another video. Listen, brothers and sisters, you never needed them. You was good before them. You was blessed. You're going to be good after them and be even more blessed. These are the facts. You never needed them. See, brothers and sisters, in this world, you have a lot of narcissistic demons who believe that they have entitlement to your blessing. There's a lot of people who believe that they have something to do with who you are and who you are becoming because they can see the light that you bear. And see, more often than not, really, you're the one who is helping to elevate them in some form or fashion. You're the one who's being a blessing to them. And this particular video right here, this goes for everybody who has ever been betrayed, anybody who's ever been double crossed, anybody who has actually grew accustomed or reliant on some type of group, organization, people, whatever the case is. And you had to sever or cut ties. Look, you was blessed before them and you will be blessed after them. You got to know how to move on with your life and keep pushing forward. Don't get Stockholm syndrome for these devilish people out here who was users, accusers, and abusers of your kindness. Don't go backwards. You got to move forward and know that the Most High chooses people based on that person, not on the people that person is associated with. You must understand this, that the Lord chose you before you even entered your mother's womb. You were chosen to be a royal priesthood and a peculiar people. And see, you must understand that just because some people walked out of your life, just because some people are no longer in the picture, doesn't mean that your blessings stop. Doesn't mean that your purpose stops. Doesn't mean that it's over. See, in their demonic, sick, twisted minds, they believe that without them, you can't live no more. You're going to be the same person you was before you associated with certain individuals, and you're going to be the same person after they're long gone. See, brothers and sisters, the world can't live without the chosen ones, but the chosen ones definitely can live without those of the world. Make no mistake about that. Brothers and sisters, you are the energy, you are the source, you are the inspiration for a lot of these people who will not rely on the Most High. Why? Because they're under a strong delusion that they may believe a lie. They've been given over to that reprobated mind. And they're not chasing or seeking the source. So they think that they can gain all their spiritual power, or whatever you want to call it, all of their light from you. And a lot of the times these people are extremely emotionally codependent on you, brothers and sisters. And what you got to keep in mind is that a lot of the times people don't know that they were in the presence of a chosen one, an enlightened one, a righteous one, a prophet, or whatever you want to call it. They don't know until that person is long gone. There's actually a scripture that says that they wouldn't even know they was in the midst of a prophet until that person is gone. And that's why it's important for you, brothers and sisters, to learn how to travel, learn how to get out of your hometown. Because people of your hometown can't really see the light in you, can't really see who you are. Even Christ himself had to leave his hometown. Because more often than not, those people believe that you have to rely on them. And a lot of the times they don't really have faith in you until you step out on faith and get out there and make something of yourself. Then you'll have people come out of the woodworks acting like they had something to do with your success. They act like they had something to do with the person you are. And it's really a sad situation, because it'll be people that you did the total opposite of what they done. And they don't even see that. Even your friends, family members, people who, you know, are close to you, immediate family. It could be a mother, a father, sister, brother, who believe that they have something to do with the person that you are today, and it's just simply not factual. But I'm gonna tell y'all like this: if you got people out here who feel as if that you can't live on without them, or they somehow, you know, had some type of stock in your race, I'm gonna let you know, y'all some powerful, enlightened people following the Most High God and the tenets written of, and that's your source. That's who's going to guide you. That's who's going to lift you through obscurity. But you got to have faith and understand that these people out here who think that they have so much to do with who you are and where you're going, a lot of the times those people show exactly who they really were once you depart. Once you get out of the equation, then you can see, you can truly see and get a bird's eye view, the manipulation, the hatred, the malice, the contempt, the variance, all these things that they actually had for you. You can now see it. That's why sometimes you got to take a break from certain individuals just to see how they start moving. Because I could tell you right now, a real friend, a real family member, a real enlightened one that connects with you, no matter how long y'all are distant, separate, no matter how long, time doesn't even matter. Y'all still have an understanding that y'all are brothers or sisters. You don't have to continually hit this person up. You don't have to continually connect with them, because, you know, you live in your life, these people live in their lives. You're focused on the goals. You're doing what it is you need to do. And there's an understanding there that y'all are cool no matter how often you talk, how often you speak, because this thing is spiritual. But a lot of these energy vampires and toxic people, they want to consistently be off in your business. They want to consistently touch bases. You know why? Because they're trying to keep a track of you. A lot of leeches out here, brothers and sisters, a lot of leeches. So I'm going to tell you like this. If you've been hurt, betrayed, if you had people who just decided that they were going to depart from you and you didn't even see it coming, if you've been used and disregarded out here, I'm going to tell you right now, lift your head up and understand that you was him or you was her before they even came in your life. And nothing stops because a person decided that you wasn't the person for them, rocking with you. And this can be anything, intimate relationships, all of that. Don't place your value in somebody who didn't see the value in you. Don't hold them a high regards and high standards when they didn't see that in you. They didn't reciprocate the love you had. They didn't reciprocate what type of person you were. They didn't even see who you were. And they decided to move shady. They decided to betray you. They decided that you wasn't even worth dealing with. Then your life doesn't stop. You got to understand, brothers and sisters, people out here in this world are on some dog eat dog, cannibalistic type of mentality. And people are only out for self. A lot of you chosen ones are selfless. A lot of y'all are empathetic, compassionate. But you are surrounded by entitled individuals, narcissists. Why? Because they're living in a world where being self-absorbed is the name of the game. And these entitled people can never see the validity you added to them. They can never be grateful. They can never be happy for you because they're not happy for themselves. But they want to act like they have part of who you are. That's the irony of it all. They want to act like they had something to do with the blessing the Most High gave you. Listen, it's time that you chosen brothers and sisters take your birthright back. Take it back. It's your birthright. And cannot nobody, male or female, no man or woman, could ever stand in the way of what the Most High put in you. He blessed you for this time. You were born for this exact time, and he chose you. And each and every person that's watching this video, you have your own destiny, you have your own purpose, and regardless of what people decide to do around you, that will not stop God's purpose for your life as long as you're obedient to him. Because you have nothing to prove to man. You have nothing to prove to woman. You have nothing to prove to these people. The blessing he gave you was sacred, and it was tailor-made, customized for you. And regardless whether people want to leave your life and leave you abandoned, that don't change the blessings that the Most High has bestowed on you. And yes, brothers and sisters, they left you abandoned, high and dry. And you know what? They didn't even think you would survive it. When they abandoned you, when they disregarded you, a lot of the times it was because you was in a tough situation. You was in a bind. How many of you all have been abandoned when you were in the most need? You was in the most crucial time of your life, and you needed somebody to just be there, and they left you high and dry. They didn't think you would survive that. They didn't think that they can look up and still see you smile, still see you elevate, still see you ascend to the next level and do what it is you need to do in life. They never thought you would make it. There's a lot of people in your life, whether it be, family members, ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, co-workers, friends, no matter who it is. There's a lot of people that was in y'all's lives as chosen ones. I'm talking to the chosen ones, right? And y'all know who y'all are. But it's a lot of people that was in y'all's lives who thought when they left, everything was going to fall apart. They thought that your whole reality would go through a shift and everything will crumble, when the only shift that happened was you were able to see who was muddying the waters, who was convoluting the purpose, who was standing in the way of destiny, who was a distraction in your life. See, now the Most High might have removed these people from you. He did remove these people from you so you can see the full picture. So he can continue pouring into you. So he can continue helping you evolve through the Holy Spirit and see who is who and what is what and how to navigate. See, the Most High's toughest soldiers are faced with the toughest challenges, because he got to prepare you for the spiritual war. He got to prepare you for the physical war. He got to prepare you to be a leader in your own respective right and your own respective family or community. He's got to do a lot of things to show you who you are. And make no mistake about it, brothers and sisters, whatever you do in their life, if you're obedient to him and his word, the people that you need He will provide them. You don't have to go seeking after people. You don't have to try to fit in. You don't have to try to impress. You don't have to try to do any of those things. All you got to do is keep your eyes on the Most High and be obedient. All the tools, all the instruments, all the people who are meant to receive the spirit that you carry, those who can reciprocate, those who of great understanding, those people will naturally come to you. Because the same thing that y'all going through as chosen ones in this world full of demonic zombies and haters and scoffers, trolls, the same thing you going through, there's some other chosen ones, few and far in between, but they're going through the same thing. So keep your head up, brothers and sisters. You was good before them. You was blessed before them. You're going to be blessed after them. All praises to the Most High. Love each and every one of y'all. With that being said, shalom and peace.